Hello there and welcome to this video. Today I want to give you a tutorial about Microsoft To Do, and I also want to share some hopefully useful tips and tricks on how to use it with you. So here we are on my rather empty desktop. So let's start To Do so we can cover this empty space up a bit. As you can see, the main section and the entry point of To Do is the My Day view. My Day is your go-to spot where you can see all your to-dos for today. Microsoft To Do kinda requires you to have a look at all your to-dos, or at the suggestions at least that it gives you, so you can plan your day. That's not only useful in the Microsoft To Do program context, but on a productivity context also. It is useful to have some time each day to plan your day and to prioritize your tasks. So to do that, you can just click here for today, and there you can see all my to-dos that are upcoming, so they have a due date and also recently added ones. If you open this early in the morning, there will be some suggestions that the AI of Microsoft will suggest to you. So let's just add clean the house to my to-dos for today. As you can see on the left, there's a variety of menu points there. So for example, planned, which contains all my to-dos that have a due date. There's also the tasks view, which is kind of like all to-dos that are not in a list. And there's also all of your lists. Lists are ways of organizing and categorizing things in to-do. So for example, I have one list for my family, one list for recurring tasks, one list for long-term tasks that I may be or may not be doing someday, like establishing a daily workout. And there's also waiting, but you can add every list that you want. There's no limit here. So as you can see here on these little numbers, every list can contain a number of items, a number of tasks. I can just add a new task to that list. Just click add task and let's just enter a new to do. So this is my to do. You can click that, which by the way works just the same on all mobile platforms. So you can do the same things that I'm doing here on my desktop on Android and iOS. Just click here and there you can see the menu options that we have here. So first of all, you can add steps to that to do. So for example, if you have a really long or important task that you want to split up into multiple steps, you can do so by clicking here and adding those steps to this task. You can also add this task to the My Day view that I showed you before, and you can have Teams remind you of that task. For example, if I want to be reminded, let's say tomorrow, and let's say the due date is also tomorrow, and I want to repeat this every week since I'm such a strong person, so I want to beat Chuck Norris every week. I could also go ahead and add a file or notes here. I just skip that and leave it as this. And there you go, beat Chuck Norris is now on my long-term list. I can also mark to-dos as important just by clicking this star icon here. And as you can see, a new menu appears for important tasks. This is not a default setting, but you can just set this as well. Just click on your name, then settings, and there you have the option for smart lists. So you can enable smart lists for important and planned, and also auto hide empty smart lists, which I just did. So therefore there was no important task list until I added a task. As you can see on the family section of my lists, you can now also share your lists with family members or co-workers or any person on the planet with a Microsoft account. You just click on your list that you want to share and then you hit share list. that also works just the same on iOS and Android. You can now create an invitation link. You can send it to any person that you want to invite. Just click it. I could just then go ahead and copy it and send it to anyone. Just as an additional security feature, you can limit access to current members. So therefore, anyone who's not joined the list already will be blocked. So just hit this and limit access. Keep in mind that the link you just created in step 1 will now be not working anymore. I could also just stop sharing altogether if I decide, okay, that's a list that I just want to view and nobody else. So let's go back and let's talk about customizability. You can customize this quite a bit. As you can see, you have a background image here, you have a color, and I also have some icons here. These are not default icons, you can set them by yourself. Just click on the name of the list and click on the white space next to it, and there you have a nice selection of icons that you can use for your lists to better identify them. You can also change colors of your lists by clicking the 3 dots button here and just selecting your color of choice and also your design of choice. So for example, if you want a red background with an airplane, you can just do so. As you can see here, there are also many other options. For example, you can sort your tasks by importance, due date, and so on, which is especially useful if you have longer task lists. Also, you can pin this to start, so there will be a live tile on your Windows Start menu to that list. I don't quite understand why this isn't a default setting, but you can also hide completed tasks here. For example, if you have something like this, totally useless task only here to annoy you, and you don't want to see that, just click here and hide completed tasks, and there you go. If you want to see them again, just click it again, and there you have all your completed to-dos waiting for you. On Android, there's a nice feature that I want to also show you here in this tutorial. You can now add to-dos from your quick settings menu. So you just slide down from the top, click to do, and there you go, you can enter your to-dos, and they will appear in the tasks list here. So it's really useful from my perspective. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, please like it and leave your comments down below, and please consider subscribing if you like my content and want to get informed about every upload I do. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.